The Justice, Development, Peace Caritas of the Catholic Archdiocese of Owerri recently held their fourth graduation ceremony for the fashion designing students on the 24th of March 2023. It was indeed a joyous occasion, filled with excitement and celebration. The ceremony took place at the Madonna Hall, Maria Assumpta Cathedral, Owerri, with students, families, and friends in attendance. It was indeed a day to be remembered. The ceremony began with an opening address by Reverend Dr. Chukwudi Gerard Njoko, the JDPC director, who welcomed everyone and congratulated the graduates on their achievements.
That's why I actually right here. Now I'm carrying now. The member of the major, so I have actually she every week I have a start. Now I'm about to do it. I need to let the my back and your whole okay. I think I should go well. So my program manager. Akisele, Maheri, from Germany. Now, quality, informative, actually, goes to child. In I little coach child, what do you think about? Oh, it satisfy ya. So far, if we need to move, okay, how are the way after remove? Like Germany now, how would die in the shape now what they take Mobodo, Alabeke, such as Germany. Follow the carrying also. Follow the good and daily. Follow the desert. So, what Hannah, already remember, who will keep it, sticker, a human being. Just my own personal contribution to see if we can stop one or two from dying in that. Now, again, although the way of entrepreneurship, now we get a little on the other. We get over the other. People go more away. People was I not even disappointed. We hardly secure jobs after schooling, hardly secure jobs after grades of different kinds. So it becomes so idealistic that we begin this entrepreneurship. Here, somebody can help himself or herself, especially when you empower such a person. And what is solidity, if we keep the behavior, our yet can still have to show in this direction of sowing. And now I've also included cake baking preparation and all that, so that if we help train them free of charge. Sometimes to help them, get these machines for them, to now make them what they make, take together or self-sufficient, or self-reliant. Without this stuff going on. And then you find out that only to you choose what we are saying, what we are doing. Such a person is very useful to himself or herself. This is the fourth phase of it. By considering the first stage, the Goa, now they use it, where their own shape, where their own students. Oh, you had a boy or be there. And they give same direction too. When else to be there also. And then it will be going to expand. You check the little population level here, multiply it by 4. You see the amount of people that the church has already helped with the society. It looks like a small thing, but for me it is something that is big, something that is very big. Calculate these machines, often we are not doing we buy how many of it, multiply it, you see how many machines were giving away. Then there will be a big question for you who is getting this today as an individual. Will this machine be useful for you? Or you get it, you go and sell. That's like some people might give it you. Or you go get it, put it back, take it to a dollar, and it will be there. Or further where you are, I cannot use it. The one, the more, the one that or something. It's all for you. But I feel if you really listen with us what we are doing, teaching the share, we are training you free of charge. As only training people has already been training ourselves on himself and the case because they have to complain and they won't go their one. They were all being trained. And they will take the here. Each training is people now all training. So this is the reason why we should be very serious about it. That is selfish enough not to train, be able to train other people. But you have practice it so that the whole money either way is paying for this area or consolation. Each of these machines is nothing less than 35,000 to transport and everything logistics, 100,000. So whoever is giving this thing today is giving a whole sum of 100,000 plus 3 million. 3 million if you walk.
The chairman of the occasion, Sir Atan Ogo, emphasized the importance of creativity, hard work, and determination in pursuing one's dream.
And first, I want to congratulate you again. Today you come to the end of the program, right? I'm going to take part of what Father said to expand on it. There's one problem we have as human beings. But first, let me tell you, God loves all of you, you know that, right? He loves all of us. And each human being, each of you that came to this world, came with a special purpose.
The graduates blessed the listening audience with inspiring songs, and the whole atmosphere was filled with joy.
JPDC rejoice. JPDC rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice in the Lord, that made us all to be alive once again today. Rejoice in the Lord, that made us all to be alive once again today. I love to rejoice. I be alive once again today. Rejoice in the Lord that made us all to be alive once again today. And yet, let us rejoice. And be alive once again today. To be alive once again today. Rejoice in the Lord that made us all to be alive once again today. Rejoice in the Lord that made us all to be alive once again today.
As though it was not enough, little angels in the form of human also gifted the guests with local cultural steps, taking us back to the good olden days. Not even a dull moment was experienced during this year's celebration as Mr. Brian Chidi climbed the podium to talk about the trends in the fashion industry and the way forward to encourage the new entrepreneurs to also make their contribution to the industry.
And good afternoon, our guests. My name is Chidi Brian Agomo, and I'm here to talk about the trend that has been happening in the fashion industry. That the revolutionary trend in the fashion industry. The fashion industry has experienced several revolutionary trends.
The hallmark of this ceremony is the presentation of certificates and brand new sewing machines, which runs into millions of naira from the JDPC to the graduates as an empowerment equipment to go and begin their own enterprise. Of course, the graduates received this with smile and cheers from the audience. The graduates also showcased their creativity and talent. During the ceremony, some of the graduates shared their experiences and challenges in pursuing their fashion designing program. They talk about the long hours, hard work, and dedication required to hone their skills and create beautiful designs. But they also express joy and fulfillment in pursuing their passion and seeing their dreams come to life.
Okay, can we meet you?
Okay, I am Mrs. Ahunibe Cynthia.
Ahunibe Cynthia.
Yeah.
Okay, you happen to be one of the graduating students from this particular section of JDP Fashion Design class.
Exactly.
Mrs. Cynthia, how will you rate this program?
I will rate it 95 over 100. That's
Wow.
A.
That's interesting.
95 over 100.
Okay. Now, before you started this program 9 months ago, do you have any pre-knowledge about sewing, or do you have any
I
experience?
had no experience whatsoever.
No experience at all.
No, not even how to pedal.
You just came in blind.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, what will you now say that has happened to you over these 9 months in terms of fashion designing?
In terms of fashion designing, transformation. I mean, I can't believe myself seeing so many clothes that I've sewn for myself and even my children. The one my daughter wore to this place, I made it. So I've been transformed from a novice to a specialist. Let me just say it like that.
Okay, from a novice to a specialist. I think that is the essence of this program.
The JDPC director, Reverend Dr. Chukwudi Gerard Njoko, talked about the challenges faced as an organization to put this program through.
Good question. A whole lot, actually. In the very first place, you have to have the courage to start. Because one thing you might be having in your mind or intention is to start and make success. And often it doesn't come that way. Because the issue of entrepreneurship or the issue of skill acquisition is not just what every youth can simply assimilate or accept. I know what I'm talking about. I have experience in it because the youth of these days want it fast. They want immediate money. I want to work and at the end of the week or the end of the month get the money. But not knowing that this money that comes gradually will eventually multiply itself over time. In the given time, it will just succeed in it and then make a whole lot of money. They don't know. And they put it so down that so many people are even discouraged. So many of them are discouraged. I know the kind of advert we do here over the radios, the Osisa radio, Assumpta Press, and ordinary campaign that we do all the time to ask them to come. Most often they don't. And you find out that as we are doing this free of charge, I know the question you're asking for those who want to do this so that they're not discouraged. Because it's something that is given free, they feel so reluctant about it. Often they don't take it seriously. And that's the reason why we are coming up now with another development, and that would be just applying the principles of subsidiarity. You know, not just that you are available to giving them all these things, but let them be committed. But before this commitment, they have to be convinced. They have to be convinced that in the end there will be something relevant, there will be something important out of it, just like we have continuously over time talking about this, stressing the importance, stressing the goodness of it. And you can see applying it, or for people who have already applied it, it's been successful all this way.
Yes.
The living example is Emanuela here. The very first time we started, it was like that, and she's successful today. And many others are successful today.
Okay, Father.
Yeah.
Okay, Father, another question now, this is for the organization now. What about those out there? Like, we have so many graduates out there now. They have certificates, they have certificates, but most people, those people that are still waiting for this particular job, what would they say?
That's what we're saying now. Action speaks louder than voice. I know how I convince my friends overseas before I could engage in things. It has not been easy convincing these people to look beyond what they are seeing now, to look beyond white collar jobs. Actually, it is the same white collar job that they are looking at their overseas, America, Europe. I will say it here, Madam, I try to build over their entire. But this work that can make us great and reach for the army and without. Somebody can be successful with this when that person is very serious. You can see they play the big people. So if they settle down, understanding the technicalities and the things that are involved. In this school, you came today to give us lectures. You pay attention to that. You know, there are some great people already out there. I'm calling. Go to Ghana, go to Republic of Togo, go to Cameroon. So many people who are celebrities today. But they want until they get some millions to take off. So you start from the scratch. And for you to be successful, you start from the scratch. And then you can make it and proudly make it.
That's what I want to do. We should be best in your doing. But definitely, bigger than this one. Thank you so much, Father.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
Mr. Kingsley Ohenri Akachi, who doubles as the JDPC program manager and secretary, also advised the idle youth to also join the next batch of the program as more skills have been introduced.
Okay, I am Ohenri Kingsley Akachi, the JDPC program manager and the secretary of the commission.
Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Henry. We've noticed that this is the fourth year into this program now, and it has been successful all this while. Yeah. So now, how do you rate the success of this particular training and empowerment?
All right, we thank God for the enablement. It has been a progressive projection. Each year it gets better. This is our fourth year in this empowerment program. We thank God that our success is being recorded across board. We thank God. As our last month, we had one of the graduates, the second phase. He is doing well now in Europe, still maintaining this fashion and design. So it's something to give God all the glory, praise and thanksgiving. Thank you.
Okay, now what is your advice to those that are at home, maybe considering still relying on their certificates, which they've not been that have not given them anything, and they are still just like the drama played. You understand? Some people still believe that they will get a job, even at this present time that we know that the economic system is down. You know, so what are your advice for those at home idling away their time? What is your advice for them?
Honestly, my sincere advice to the youth is to embrace entrepreneurship. it pays. Gone are those days when you rely so much on white collar jobs. It doesn't pay this time. Entrepreneurship is the key. It's just the way out. So we are encouraging youth, instead of staying idle, whiling away time, is something to embrace. Here in the Catholic Archdiocese of Owerri, we are doing our own in a miniature form, trying to help youth to be self-reliant, and we hope that sooner or later, by the special grace of God, we will have more partners that will help in expanding the frontiers and objectives of JDPC Commission.
Okay, thanks so much. May God grant us our heart desire and our hope.
Amen.
Now, the last thing I want to what are your well wish for these graduates now? What do you wish them?
My sincere prayers for these graduates is that God should bless and reward their efforts. It has been a painstaking training for the past 8 months. I thank God that today is a success. I'm just encouraging them to remain resolute. Let them be themselves. Let them not deviate from what they have been trained. Consistency will help them get to the peak of their career.
Wow. Thanks so much, Mr. Onyeri.
Thank
we
you
really
so
want to
much.
appreciate
Thank you so much.
Commission for this opportunity given to the youth out there. Like you can see, we have almost 11 machines
Yes.
given out. This is almost making 11 SMEs, producing 11 companies out of the youth.
That
I
is
want to say a very big thank you to
Thank
JDPC,
you, thank
and we
you,
pray that
thank
God will
you
always
so
come to
much.
strengthen them and give them
Amen.
partners too that will also come and make this thing more elaborate and more effective.
Yes, that is
Thank
our
you so much.
prayers. Thank you. Thank you. You are most welcome.
The ceremony ended with a closing address by the chairman, Sir Atan Ogun, who thanked everyone for coming and encouraged the graduates to continue pursuing their dreams and making a positive impact in their communities. Overall, the graduation ceremony for JDPC Fashion Designing Program was a beautiful and inspiring event that celebrated the creativity, hard work, and achievements of the graduates. It showcased the power of education and mentorship in empowering individuals to pursue their passion and make a difference in the world.
Now, may we meet you?
Chidebere Zubechi
Zubechi, okay.
from Ayers University
Okay.
in State.
Okay, Zubechi. Today's program, I think you are the, will I say, the most benefited in today's program. If you understand, because apart from the sewing machine, we are gifted a cash of 50,000 naira from the organizers of the program and also the chairman of the program. So, one question I want to ask is Zubechi, what are your challenges during this program?
One of my challenges is like this transport. Like coming from Ikene to here is not an easy something to me. Sometimes I may not have money with transport, so I have to struggle for it. I have to and learn some things.
Okay, so your challenges is just transport. I mean, okay, apart from transport, what about the training itself? Do you have any challenge during the training period?
Yes, I have based on the designs
Okay,
and the teachings.
okay.
I find it difficult to design some clothes and make some designs themselves.
Okay, so but now you've been able to pass through this training. Can you now say some of those challenges now you've been able to overcome them?
I'll be able to overcome them. I'll put all my efforts and make sure I reach my goal.
Okay, may we know you?
Yeah, my name is Nyeuchukwu
Onyewuchi
Akuchi.
Akuchi. Okay, Akuchi. You happen to be one of the graduate students in this year JDPC fashion training, isn't it? Now, what actually inspired you into applying for this scheme?
Well, first, I always had a passion for learning tailoring. So when I heard about this opportunity, and of course I'm a Catholic, so I thought it wise. That it's a very good opportunity for me to come and acquire that skill that I so desire. So that's what I did.
Okay, you actually got interested because you have passion
I naturally already had the passion of looking for an opportunity. So when I heard that it now has to do with the Catholic Church, I know for sure that they're going to treat us right. It's not like going outside to learn when you might spend a year and waste your time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Chiamaka Imo Susan.
Okay, Miss Chiamaka Imo Susan. Mrs. Okay, Mrs. Chiamaka Imo Susan. Okay, you happen to be one of the graduate students in this particular set,
Of course.
JDP Fashion Design Training or Empowerment.
Yes.
Now, what actually inspired you into enrolling in this program? Among all the whole skill program we've been talking about, what actually inspired you in enrolling in particular one?
Anyway, if you ask me, right from time I've always had a zeal, into all the fashion. Right from when I was growing, because this is not really the first place I've been opportune to learn such skill. I've learned it one other place at Red because I love the design, let me just call it the fashion of the thing. So that is why I really want to go into it, because it really helped me a lot, both in sewing for myself and then for my family.
Okay, my name is Promise Chikwado.
Promise Chikwado. Okay, Promise Chikwado, you happen to be one of the graduate students in this particular section of DDPC Fashion Design Skill Program. Promise did not come to you easily. Somehow you might have gone through some kind of challenges, some kind of setback. You think, let me just cut this now. Even tired, I cannot cut this thing again. All those period of your training, what are some of the things that actually wanted to discourage you from continuing this training?
Okay, one of the things that wanted to make me drop in this training, one is finance, because when it has to do with skill, getting this skill, it has to do with a lot of practicals, a lot of buying of materials and all the rest of them. And as the economy may be, things are too costly in the market. When our teacher will like bring this material, we have something to sew, and it's on your own. It's just to go to the market, buy those materials are the one of the things, and at times transportation and all the rest of them. But as God may have it, since it's my passion, it's what I love to do, I make sure that I pass through all those stages and that. Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you have to say to those out there still perhaps looking for white collar jobs, looking for where to get a job? What do you have to say with them? Why they are also whiling away time? Do you understand? What advice do you have to say to them?
Okay, the advice I would want to tell them is that, like, if they really want to be valued in this society, they should give out value by adding value to their life, either by them going after skill. Skill is another thing that can add value to themselves, because it's what that can make one to stand. Because when you are a skilled person, you can't go on. When you are skilled, you can't. In fact, nobody can make guy for you, because your skill will fetch you finance 24 hours as long as you know what you are doing in the fashion industry. So my advice to them out there, no matter what, make sure you get this skill.
Okay.
Because one, you use it to look after yourself, your children, and all your family, depending on how passionate the person is. This is when the person will make a full, and it will make there will be relevant.
Okay.
This skill will add relevance
To the person, to your person's life. Okay, now, personally, I'm putting this question to you now. Personally, now, what do you intend to do with all this training you have acquired now?
Okay. By God's grace, as God may have it, after now, I'll go into my own fashion hunt. Like, by God's grace, God has given me a shop already before now, and my plan is to open and also do well by His grace. Train others, or someone also trained me. So it's a part of me also helping the next generation too. So to me, there is a lot. There is a lot.
Okay. There is a lot to you. There's a lot to achieve in this fashion industry. Now, what do you have to say to the organizers of this program, JPDC?
Okay. What I have to
tell him is they shouldn't be discouraged no matter what. He's the one giving out. No matter how little we may get, we should just stand because God will still pay him back.
Okay, thanks so much for spending some time with us. And my wish to you is for you to be able to achieve that thing which you desire, which is expansion. You understand? And I pray that you also have the mind to seek out for mentorship and for knowledge in this particular field. And God will definitely reward you and crown your effort with blessings. And thanks so much.
My name is Anyechi John Paul.
John Paul, JP.
Yeah.
Anyechi.
Yes. Anyechi.
Anyechi.
Yes.
Okay. John Paul, you are part of this program.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
And what impact has this program done for you?
This particular one?
Yes, this program, yes.
At least, I love the speech of one of the speakers.
Okay.
And then, I've been also part of the development for this present graduates. I came visiting, I taught them the time that their teacher gave birth. They didn't have any teacher. I taught them because it's something that I took as these people helped me. It's time to give back. I also supported them when they were also doing their program. And then for today's program, with what they speak, it has motivated me on my own in part of my businesses, like to also put more work and also try to be more creative in what I am doing already. Not only going with what you have learned here, but also learning other vast things. And these are things that I was able to grab from today's program.
Okay, from what you are saying, you are not part of this graduate.
No, not this. No, I'm not part of this present graduate.
Okay, you finished last year.
Yes, last year.
Okay, since last year you graduated, do you have an outlet?
Yeah, I have a shop.
You have a shop?
Yes.
Wow, you make money from the shop. You see, that is the essence of this.
Despite being a student, at least the shop is helping me cover some things. I don't have to always depend on my parents.
Wow, this is an interesting part of this particular section. You know,
because when we graduated, we were empowered with machine.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that machine, the little I also had to combine with my friends. He has finished, but he doesn't have materials to start up. Okay. He doesn't even have machine. Okay. So, but he has learned. We had to combine together. He has some customers. I brought some people. We joined hands. But now, at least now we are using industrial machines.
Wow.
In our shop.
Wow.
Since we've been able to grow to some extent.
Wow. So you are trying to say that your shop now have gone from this kind of machine to industrial machine.
Yes.
Which means you are growing.
Yeah,
it means in the next 2 or 3 years to come, you begin to have your own fashion school.
I'm already working on that.
Wow, that's interesting.
I'm already working on that.
That's interesting.
My aim is to be as big as Gucci does. They are human beings.
Which means you listen to the speech that we made during the program. Yes, it's actually a good thing when one begin to set records for himself.
Yes.
You understand? One thing is learning a skill, another thing is updating yourself in that skill, and also wishing to continue in that skill.
My aim now is, you see this clothes now, I tried it once, but it wasn't too good.
Okay.
That's why sometimes they say that you sew, but they don't know that my aim is not only now going on into Ankara, and I want to start sewing good suits.
Okay.
Then this kind of material with my own machine. That's my plan.
Wow.
That's my plan. So that at least I could have my own trademark in the market.
Wow. JP's design. Well, JP, I'm seeing you getting to a very serious height. If you continue with this particular mindset and with this particular zeal, I'm telling you, you will be amazed where you will be in the next 5 years. So now, what will you say to JDPC?
You should keep on with that good work.
They should keep on with that good work. Now, what is your advice now to also these newly graduated students?
My advice is they should make use of the opportunity they have. Make use of the opportunity they have.
Okay.
That's the simple, straight advice.
They should make use of the opportunity they have. That's a serious one. You understand? So, JP, I want to say a very big thank you for finding time to also come and celebrate with them. You understand? Because as you are celebrating with people, they will celebrate with you. And I also wish you the best in your endeavor. You understand? And I believe one day we'll have time and we'll come to your establishment and we'll see how it looks like. Thanks so much, Mr. JP.
Thank you, sir.
Agomo, Brian.
Okay, can you tell us why we are here today?
Okay, let me still give you more details about myself. I'm the chairman of Skill the Young Foundation. I am actually partnering with JDPC in terms of their skill program. So I'm here to celebrate with them in this their milestone, their milestone, and this 4 years now they've been able to do this thing, and they are being consistent. So they called me and said, okay, let me come and celebrate with them. And so that is why I'm actually here, and I also give a keynote speech for the graduates.
What makes you think that there's need for this skill empowerment?
Wow, I am one of the believers of skill. You understand? I actually studied maritime technology, and I'm self-employed, working in the electrical field. So it is a skill I acquired as I was growing up, technical skill that is sustaining me now, not even maritime industry. I have not even made any pin from maritime industry. But what I am today is the skill that I acquired. So I am a believer of skill, and I believe skill is the lifeline of to any economy. In the whole world, look at China. If not for their skill, they wouldn't have been where they are today. So skill is the lifeline. Mark that word. Skill is the lifeline to every innovative economy.
Any advice to the graduates?
Yes, my advice to them is for them to always open their minds to research opportunity. There's so many updates out there. What you know today, tomorrow can be obsolete. So you need to go into research, you need to go into mentorship. So my advice for them is not to stop at this particular place. They should also further more and learn more. That is my advice for them.
What about we have financial heavyweights who have not contributed in the well-being of the people? Any advice?
One thing about contribution is the mind. So you can actually have the money, but you don't have the mind to give. So like I told you, I'm a believer of skill, and I believe most times it is not even the finance that is the primary from it. It is the interest. So once you have the interest, you will go further, and before you know, you start making small. Like these people now, see what they did today. If this particular girl that came first did not show that interest to participate in the skill, which is free, she won't get this machine, and she won't get the 5,000 naira that was given to her as a gift. She understand? So it is not all about finance. Most times they can even give you the money, 1 million naira. She understand? After the whole thing, you blow it off because you don't have that place to put that interest. So first is interest, not even the finance. So I'm not bothered about those that are financially buoyant and are not contributing to skill. I'm only bothered about those that do not have interest to go into the skill. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Your name once again?
My name is Chidi Agomo, like I said.